Hello, this tutorial is for advisors who use the Primetime planning system with their own clients, and it's about how to set up a new client within the Primetime system. So this is the Primetime website. If you go into advisor login, pretty simple, you just log straight in. So once you log in, you'll find yourself here on your client's home page. Now on the left hand side, go to My Clients. So within My Clients, this is where all your clients are listed. Now I've got a bunch of clients here. It's a sample. It's just a sample for demonstration purposes. But here's what is your sign up link. So this client sign up link is your sign up link. So if you want to put a client on, now they can either do it themselves, and if they do it themselves, all you need to do is to highlight the URL, the sign up link, and email it to your clients. Now your clients will then click on that link, and once they click on the link, they'll find themselves at your registration page. So this is a sample advisor, and this is the logo for the sample advisor. So they would see your logo, and then they would need to fill out the personal details there. So they would do that. I've already done it so it's a bit quicker. So I've done a sample client. They need to agree to terms and conditions, and then they would sign up. So that was Peter Tan. So what happens now is, if we go back to your client index and we'll just update the page, we'll find that Peter Tan has now been set up as a client, your client, and they have logged in. And this is where Peter Tan is logged in. So Peter Tan, your client, will now look at this. They will now be able to do the Primetime plan once they've included the participants. So they would need to add the participants, and then they would be able to complete the Primetime planning. Okay, they'll be able to start to complete the components. Now, if we go back to your website or your client management site, so this is your advisor site. You can see Peter Tan here. Now the access has been defaulted so that Peter Tan doesn't have any access to the tools, the filing cabinet, the action planner, or the reports. So you'll get control over that, and you can just change them if you want to. You can make them active and give your client the access. That's up to you. But that's how you set a client up. Pretty simple process. If you want to, you can set it up with them by going into the login page and filling out the registration with them. But you can see here my clients. We've got a bunch of clients, and I've changed the access. So this client has more access. So pretty simple. Set up a client, and away you go. You control the access to them. Once they've completed the registration process, you'll get an email informing them of their details and the fact that they have. And then once they've completed the evaluation, then you'll also get an email telling you that that client has now completed an evaluation, and you can contact them to go through the report and the planning needs. So thanks for listening, and thanks for coming to Primetime.